So good day. So today is our repetition on philosophy as a rigorous science. So for our thesis is that the nature of philosophy is to seek ultimate truth and knowledge through reason and reflection.
So our first supporting point is that philosophy is a pursuit of truth and understanding.
Second supporting point is that philosophy requires the use of reason and critical thinking.
So our third supporting point is that philosophy involves self-reflection and introspection.
So for our first experience is that during our study in philosophy, we was constantly challenged to question our belief and seek deeper understanding of various philosophical concepts.
So our second supporting point is that engaging in philosophical discussions with my peers and professors often required to me and to us a logical reasoning and critical thinking to analyze arguments and counter arguments.
So for our last experience is that through reading philosophical texts and engaging in contemplative practices like meditation, we have come to realize the importance of self-reflection and introspection in understanding complex philosophical ideas.
So our objection to each supporting points. First objection is that truth and understanding are subjective and vary from person to person.
So second objection is that reason and critical thinking are not always sufficient to grasp the complexity of philosophical concepts.
So our third objection is that self-reflection and introspection may lead to biased or limited perspective.
So here is our answer to each objection. First, while truth may be subjective to some extent, philosophy strives to uncover universal truth that can be understood and appreciated by all rational beings.
So our second answer is that while reason may have its limitations, it is a valuable tool for analyzing and evaluating arguments, allowing us to approach philosophical concepts from a logical standpoint.
So for our third answer is that while self-reflection may introduce biases, it also enables us to recognize and transcend them, leading to a deeper and more nuanced understanding of philosophical ideas.
So here are examples that illustrates the answers. First example is that um, in the scientist method, grounded in reason and subjective analysis, allows us to discover truth about natural world that can be universally understood and accepted.
So for our second example is that by critically examining the arguments of various philosophers throughout history, we can identify fallacies and inconsistencies, leading us closer to a more complete understanding of their ideas.
So our third example is that through practicing mindfulness and self-reflection, we can become aware of our own biases and limitations, allowing us to approach philosophical questions with a more open and objective mindset.
So, in conclusion, the nature of philosophy is indeed a pursuit of truth and knowledge through reason and reflection, recognizing the importance of universal truth. The use of reason and the value of self reflection can expand our understanding of the world and ourselves.
So our first insight is that the search for universal truth in philosophy is what distinguishes it from other disciplines that may be more subjective or individualistic in nature.
Second insight is that reason and critical thinking act as a bridge between our subjective experiences and the objective world, allowing us to navigate complex philosophical ideas with clarity and precision.
So our third insight is that self-reflection and introspection be crucial for personal growth and development, but they need to be coupled with an awareness of our individual biases and a commitment to transcend them in order to achieve a more objective understanding of philosophical concepts. None.